Hello everybody. So this is it. We're coming up on 100K. We're about to join a six digit club. Currently we're at 5 digits, although we got a decimal point in there, so that doesn't necessarily mean a lot. But currently at 99,973 miles or so. I don't think we're gonna hit 100K in this particular segment. If it wasn't for COVID and the whole work from home scenario, which I'm still lucky enough to be able to take part of, I would have probably hit 100K in, like 2 months ago. I'm filming this at the end of October. And yeah, I really want to document what it means to have your town car hit 100K. And to me, it's a great achievement. And I know a lot of you watching will be like, oh man, I wish my car had 100K. I'm at 200K, 300, 400. There was somebody who posted on the Facebook group, I don't remember which one, I think 700,000 kilometers, which is probably like 500,000 miles or so. So I'm not there yet. I have an 06, as you probably already know. And to me, it's a big achievement. To me, this would be the second car I've owned to turn 100K. The first one being my 2010 Buick LaCrosse, which I did buy new with very few miles, and through my extensive road tripping, I was able to do over 100K in, I think, a little less than 5 years. So it's not a lot, but at the same time, it's about 20,000 or a little over that. But I took that car everywhere: California, New York, in between. So, and I'm in Illinois. So yeah, so to me, hitting 100K on this car, whenever it will come, it'll probably come in the next couple days, but I will film these little short segments because I want to have a memory of it myself. To me, it's a badge of honor. I got this car at 89,000 miles. So the last 11,000 or so was mine. And I can tell you, a lot of people are going to be looking at it and saying, 100,000 miles, I need to get rid of this car, trade it in or something. No, for me, especially on this car, it's quite opposite. If this was a Corolla, if this was a Camry or anything else, yeah, at 100K, I would be like, yeah, it's getting too old. Which means at that point, it's about 6 years. And no, to me, this is only the beginning. So let's see, I'm going to make a little turn here. Yeah, and then, it's sad to think that, when my Buick turned a little over 100K, we traded it in for that Forester that nobody likes to watch, apparently. The few videos that I have with it is not very popular, so not going to be doing that again for a while, at least. But yeah, so anyway, got a nice chilly morning right up here. It's nice and early right up here. Got my heat on full, well, no, not on full, there you go. Now it's on full blast. Got the nice heated seat right there. And I tell you, ever since I stuffed the driver's seat, so you see that's the passenger seat, it's a little down, but not too bad. But anyway, since I ever stuffed the driver's seat, the heating pad moved up a bit, so there's extra foam material underneath, and it moved the heating pad closer, to the exterior, to the top of the seat. And now when I turn on the heated seat on the hot setting, man, it gets really toasty. So, because I guess it's tighter fitting against the top of the seat. I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly, but anyway, I brought the heating pad closer to my rear end. So now at the high setting, it's really toasty. On the lower setting, it kind of maintains its thing, whatever. Yeah, so life is good. I do expect more things to break in it, obviously, as it becomes older. But I also look forward to fixing it and getting this thing maintained. And currently, I don't want to jinx it, but I will be honest to brag, I don't think there's anything broken currently on it. I got a lot of things repaired, and once again, this is as of the filming. I think it's 28th of October as of today, as this morning. So yeah, all right, we'll see when we get much closer to 100K. All right, so we are approaching a magical number, which you should be able to see. Now, this phone is not known for its very good nighttime quality, so I'm really hoping that it's going to come out okay. I'm not trying to look at the phone, so I don't know if it's focusing or not, but yeah, we're in the last kind of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, heading home. Not sure if I'm gonna hit 100K right now, but if I don't, by the time we get home, might be very close. So I don't know if I'm gonna do like a victory lap or something to actually get it over 100K, because tomorrow I gotta head into the office. So I want to start off with nice clean 100K. And you know, driving this car at night, I noticed a couple things. So first of all, only the arrows are red in this car, and this also goes for the climate control, which I think I'm pointing to, where the little red and the blue are only on the arrows pointing hotter or colder. So actually that's the only place where you see blue in this car, or any other color but the green and the red. Also, I noticed when you hit HomeLink, which I'm not gonna do, but if you hit HomeLink, it also, the little arrow inside, maybe if I hit a traffic light, it also lights up as red. So they had some sort of a theme going. And I also noticed another interesting thing. It's right there. You can see those little indicators for the headlights, you know, for auto lights, for parking lights. Either on my car, on the knob itself, the one you turn to control it, either it's not working, or they didn't think that you needed to light up the actual knob you turn. You kind of just wing it, and that's it. So that's weird. All right, so coming up to a light. Let's see. Ooh, cutting it real close. So yeah, we're not far from home, so definitely want to do that. So yeah, you can kind of see what I'm talking about is right here. And yeah, it can't focus. If it's there you go. So there's that. So yeah, interesting. There you go. There's another arrow. I'm surprised they didn't make these little the arm clock. The clock arms. I'm sorry. I'm trying to concentrate and talk. So yeah, they resisted the urge to make anything else red or blue. All right, here we go. Last 2.8 miles. Can we make it? So here we are, pretty close, but I think we're gonna be at home before we hit 100K. So because it is nighttime, and I don't know how well any of this is actually gonna come out, I'm not gonna be driving an extra whatever mileage it requires. But at the same time, I also want to comment how this car has very strange lighting. Now, I know that in a later model, I'm pointing to the ashtrays, and there they are. So the ashtrays are not lit, although I know at a later models, they have a little circle around the cigarette lighter lit. And then they also don't have lit the passenger side window switch. It is lit on the driver's side, as you can see. On the passenger side, they only lit the heated seats and the lock and unlock button. And then on the rear, in the back, they don't have lit anything, including those ashtrays or window switches. So here we are. We're pulling in. We're ran into 0.5 miles short of the goal, but that means I get to savor it for another day. Alrighty, till next one. Alright, so it's the next morning, time to hit 100K. Alright folks, it's about to happen. Right there. Right there. For me, it's a celebration that I took this town car in its almost 15-year lifespan to, you know, I got it to this point. I've got it from 89,000 to 100,000, so 11,000 miles. So it's not that much. I have it, so I'm filming it. It's the very end of October, and yeah, and I bought it December 24th. So in less than 12 months, I drove 11,000 miles. It's actually not a lot. I used to drive a lot more than that, especially on road trips. And you know, now it's just, once again, it's gonna roll over. And I just noticed something. The decimal point disappeared. Where is the decimal point? I didn't know that. They didn't teach me that in Lincoln Town Car Ownership School. All right, well, let's see. When I'm gonna roll over, you know, the first mile. Nope. The decimal went away. Well, that's weird. Why would they do that? Just, I guess they had an extra space on that readout, and they decided to just use it as the 10th of a mile, and then, okay, well, that's a nice, interesting quirk of this whole setup. All right, everybody, I appreciate you tuning in. I know this is more of a thing for me than it is for you, but I see plenty of people boasting about their 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 mile Panther cars all day, every day. So here's my little contribution. It's becoming pretty difficult to find these town cars, especially town cars in lower mileage. I see plenty of Grand Marquis that are still in pretty decent shape, but as far as the town cars go, these are kind of rare. I don't know, maybe because people love to drive them more than the rest, or because I guess maybe more elderly bought Mercuries. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, so I hope to hit another 100 or so K in maybe another, 5-6 years. I mean, let's see if I live long enough, and also if I'm still gonna, you know, have this car. I would love to think that I would still have it, but you know, 5-6 years is a long time from now, so we'll see. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me on this adventure, and we will see you next time.